everyone, Banya, she has made some absolutely beautiful large tags. They are gorgeous. And the thing I love about these is a lot of you girls love purple. You love purple mauves and what have you, and you love doing those type of journals. So most of these would work incredibly in a purple or mauve journal. They are stunning. She's used all these anemones in there, and oh, it is just absolutely beautiful. So let me show you the kit first. Beautiful, beautiful fussy cuts. And the thing with fussy cuts is there's so much you can do with your fussy cuts, isn't there? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, with fussy cuts, you can make them into tuck spots. You can decorate your page with them. You can make tags out of them. I mean, they are just stunning, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. Then we have some journaling cards. Now, there are 9 journaling cards altogether, and they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at those butterflies. I absolutely love these butterflies. They are stunning. And look at the colours. Have you ever seen colours like it? The colours are just so beautiful. And that's the thing with Banya. She really brings those gorgeous, lush colours out. And then you've got the springtime ones, which, you know, I mean, I love Lily of the Valley. And then you've got your snowdrops above it. Absolutely gorgeous. And she's done these lovely little journaling spots. When I first saw these, I loved the shape of them, the way that she does it, because she does this like little dip. You know, they're not flat. You know, when you look at them, they're not your traditional, you know, square shape with the triangle cut out at the end. And they are so lovely, and the wording is beautiful. You know, look, secrets and journal and wonder, gratitude, lovely memories. Absolutely beautiful. So those are your journaling cards. Then we've got your pockets that go on front of the tag to stick everything in. Or if you wanted to, you could put it on the back. It's entirely up to you how you make these. I've put mine on the front because I thought they looked lovely on the front. I really did. More of a lovely ticket. She makes beautiful tickets, doesn't she? Absolutely beautiful tickets and stamps. Here's 2 of the tags, and you can see the colours coming out in these tags. They're just incredible, aren't they? Absolutely incredible. And the colouring on those tags, on those tickets. And you've got stamps on this one. I was just blown away by the colouring on these. I wasn't supposed to be doing this one yet. I was going to wait until I'd finished the DT that I'm doing for Tracy. But the colours just pulled me in. And what I like to do is when I get a kit, I print it off, cut the ephemera out, and then I put it away in a poly pocket, you know, a plastic pocket with a popper on it, to keep it all safe. And then I can think about what I'm going to do with it. But this one I just carried on. It just carried on. It was just, you know, I mean, the colouring. You can see how this will work so beautifully in a mauve, purple, pinkish colour journal, can't you? To pop these in. I mean, they're absolutely stunning. They really are. They are so gorgeous. Look at those. Really, really gorgeous. And the flocks. Look at them. Absolutely stunning. Just really love these. I really did. And then you've got 10 of the smaller ones, which are great for sticking in the pockets. Plus you get 3 backing papers. And these are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful backing papers. Look at these. Really, really beautiful. You can imagine writing on these, can't you? You really can imagine writing on these. In fact, while I'm doing Tracy's, I've actually used these to back some of the journaling cards that I've been making because I just love them so much. I thought they were wonderful. Look at that one. The script on that. Absolutely stunning. So that's the gorgeous, gorgeous kit. And that's the large tag kit. Pop them out of the way. And then I'll show you the tags. I am so excited to show you these. They are just absolutely beautiful. Now, I've sewn on mine because I decided that's what I wanted to do, because I love sewing on them. And what I've also done, I've got the tag punches for this shape, and I've got the big one and the small one. So I printed a couple of the tags on, you know, a page with the tags on, with 2 on, and then I just punched a load of tags out, you know, tabs out for the tops, and they just look so beautiful, don't they? Absolutely gorgeous. And on this one I've used the wording on the other banner that she's given us, the label, and put some lace on that one. I'm just in awe of these. I mean, they are just absolutely gorgeous. You can see how the colours just totally take you away with them. They are just so beautiful. And this one with your blossoms. How gorgeous isn't that? And of course she's written Paris, so you could use this one in a French journal, a Paris journal, a romance journal. You know, and you've got the little tag that goes with it. And I've popped this journaling card in here. And again, as always, I've done the 3D butterfly. I don't know whether you can see how 3D that is, but it's, you know, I love to do the 3D butterfly, and I've put moments at the bottom. They don't need much on these at all because she's done all the hard work for you. In fact, you could just cut them out and put them together because they are that beautiful. You really don't need to decorate them. They're that gorgeous. And then look at the colours on this one. Oops, sorry, I'm jogging you. And I've used one of these in here, and again I've made the 3D butterfly, and I've used one of her little labels with wonder on that one. And that one goes to the back. And then here, grateful. And I've got the stamp, and I've got a bit of sari silk on there. They're just really pretty, aren't they? They are just so lovely. And the thing with these is, once you've got these made, they would be so lovely to give as a gift. Say you're doing a swap with somebody, and you know us girls, when we do a swap, we always add something extra in on top, or you're sending something to somebody. These would be are wonderful. They are so great. I mean, and look at the backings, you know, the colours on the backings are just fabulous. Lovely to just to stick these in some happy mail, wouldn't they? Just to send one of these out to someone, just say you care. Really, really pretty. And I put dance on that one with a stamp and a ticket. Now, the next thing I did to add to these, I'm just going to pop them in there so I can show you better. I cut out 4 journaling cards. They're the same width as Banya's journaling cards, but they're actually an inch shorter. And I've used the fussy cuts on there, and this is the backing papers on the front of it, which I've then popped the flowers on. There is just a minuscule amount that needed to come off on 1 or 2 of them, you know, just on the sides so it fitted perfectly. But how lovely are they? They really show up the images beautifully. So some of them have got them in as well. So I've made some of my own. I'm going to have to move them because we're going to run out of space. There we go. And again, you've got the one that marries up. There's the beautiful butterflies. And again, I've put a stamp and a ticket on. And this one, that butterfly marries up with the colouring on here so beautifully, doesn't it? Absolutely beautifully. You know, when you do the 3D effect, you can almost see them flying. They're just absolutely stunning. There we go. So that one goes in there. As you can see, I really enjoyed making these. And these little tabs, you know, where I've made the tabs at the top, they just marry up so beautifully. They just all come together perfectly. Here's another one of the ones that I did with the fussy cuts. So I cut the fussy cut flowers out, and I've used the green background. I've used the green background for all 4 of them, so I wasn't wasting paper. And I just think that's so lovely. And all I needed was a word on them. And it marries up with this one beautifully. I've just stuck a ticket on that one. They are so, so lovely. Oops, okay. Put it in there. And there's another one. But you can see the colouring. It's just incredible, isn't it? That one's just got a ticket on it. And this is another one of those handmade ones that I made with the fussy cut flowers on. And the green background just brings them out beautifully, don't they? It all sort of marries together. And obviously you can mix and match your pockets and decide which colour you want to go where, and you know, they're not in a set. You know, this one goes with this. And this one. Isn't that gorgeous? So girly pink. Again, this would be lovely in a romance type of one, you know, a very feminine one. If you love your shabby chic, you could put some lace on this one, couldn't you? You know, you could put some lace on it. Absolutely lovely. Really enjoyed making these. Oops, let's put you back in there. And say I made these in the evening because I was just loving them so much. Look at that beautiful black currantly purple, isn't it? You know, really, really stunning. And again, I've got a ticket and a stamp on there. And the colours all just fall in place together so beautifully. And that's the last one that I made to go in with that. Oops, a daisy. And I think anybody would love to receive one of these, wouldn't they? You know, you can pop them in your happy mail or stick them in your journal. And they're so easy to stick in a journal. You either decide that you're going to just glue them down like you can, or you can have it as a floating pocket where you just clip it in. Or the other thing you could do with these is you could make them into a flap. You know, you could, you know, so say that's the page. You can attach it with your washi tape and have it as a flappy in and out one. Yeah. Absolutely lovely. And this is the last one. And colours are just so pretty. And again, I've done the 3D thing with the butterfly that I like to do with his wings up. Aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And as I say, I was not going to be doing this for a week or so. And yeah, it called to me. I had to do it. It was just, my goodness, the colouring. So I'm just going to spread them out so you can see them beautifully all laid out in their glory. They are just incredible. I'm just so happy that I got a chance to play with these. I really did. I have really loved making them. And we're going to run out of room as I pop them on. So there we are, your large tags from Banya. And I just think they're gorgeous. I think they're ingenious, so easy to make up, and when you want something special to send to somebody or to add to a journal, these would just be perfect. You can imagine these in romance journals, in florals. You know, even if you're doing birds or butterflies, you can add these, because obviously you could take the butterflies on and add birds on, and you know, you can add your own embellishments on top of these. I've literally just used the kit. I've not used anything else. And if you've got a whale tail tab punch or another punch, the shape, I mean, this shape is really popular. I think a lot of us have got this shape. And you pop it on top. It's so easy, you know, and it's different, isn't it? Because we automatically go for the grommet, don't we? We stick a hole in the top, stick your grommet in, or your eyelet, whatever you want to call it, and a bit of sari silk or whatever in the top. And you do fall into that habit of doing exactly the same thing. Because I find, you know, you do. And if you discover something new, say somebody discover something new and you think, oh, I'm going to now do that. Now, how I did these was I printed all these off and then I backed them with the backing paper. I didn't do what I often do, and that's print the tags, turn the paper over and back on the other side with a card. This time I've actually backed them with the card, which gives us that thicker, you know, that stability of them. And now I've done it once, I'll probably do it on loads of them instead of using up the waste card down the hallway. But it's great if you run out of, you know, which you do. If you're doing a lot of journals, you do run out of your scrap card that you've been saving from your packaging. And it really does make a sturdy card. If you print it off separately and then join them together, it gives a really good solid base. I know Wendy with Leo, she prints everything on paper and then she backs them onto card. You know, she will then put them on card, you know, like with the backing on the back, and that gives her stability. So there we are, guys. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful big tags. I really, really love these. They are amazing. And that's our Banya from SS Digital. She's going to be totally gobsmacked I've done it already. Because, as I say, this was not the top priority. And I'm trying to get my videos done. I've done another one before this, and I've got another one to do after it. And I'm not going to throw you at them every day, but I'm trying to get my videos sorted now. We're just about to start day 25 of Ramadan. Our days start at dusk and they go through to dusk the next day. That's a day in the Islamic calendar. So we're about to start. When I break fast, that is when the new day starts. It'll be day 25. So it's quite incredible, because that means we've only got 6 more days to go. It might be 5 more days. Occasionally you do have just 29 days in a month of fasting, because as you know, the moon cycle is 28, plus you get a quarter, which gives you 28 and a quarter. And because we start at the sight of the moon and end at the sight of the moon, it gives you the other day. That's how we get the 30 months, the 30 days. Because ours are lunar months, you know, ours are moon months, not sun months like, you know, we normally have in normal life. So there we are, guys. So hopefully by next weekend, after I've had Eid, I've had the grandkids, because I've got the grandkids next Thursday. You know, we'll be back to normal again. So I'll be doing lots and lots of videos again. Now we're caught up, inshallah. Have a lovely day, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. Have an amazing weekend. I'm hoping it gets warmer than it is here. Every time I go in the bathroom, you know, to turn that tap on, it is freezing. It is so cold, the water at the moment, you know, until it runs through. Yeah, we're really going through a lot of cold weather up here in Scotland at the moment. But we've not had any snow for a few days, so that's really positive, or hailstones. We've just had torrential rain instead. I hope you're having better weather than we are. And I know Mother's Day is coming up. That's the other thing. In America, I know you've got Mother's Day coming up. Obviously, we've had ours a couple of months ago. Sherry West, she's got a beautiful image to colour for Mother's Day. And these, wouldn't they be lovely as a gift for a mum if she actually does journaling? You know, you could buy the kit for her and give her the kit as a gift. I mean, I do that sometimes. I'll buy the, you know, people think I'm nuts because I brought the kit twice, and I have to explain on the second time that I buy it. In the messages, I'll put something like, no, I'm not crazy. I do know I'm buying this for the second time, but this is for a gift for someone. Things you do. But I think Mum would love these. I could actually see these on front of a card. Let me get a bit of paper. Could you imagine? Oh, they're stuck together now. Could you imagine if you made your own Mother's Day card and you stuck one of these on the front of it? How beautiful would that be on the front of a Mother's Day card? You wouldn't have to do much. Obviously, you could put all your wording inside, and you could even put Mum across here, couldn't you? You could put Mum across here, or Happy Mother's Day, and it's easy to get words because all you got to do is you could click up your word on your PC and type it out and print it off. It's that quick to do. Or even write it by hand. I think if Mum had Happy Mother's Day written by hand and then stuck on the front of here, I think she would absolutely love that. And I think the thing is, don't just cut it out with a pair of scissors, just tear around it a little bit. It gives it a bit of a nicer vintage look. And if you stuck that on front of there, that's a Mother's Day card made before you even think about it. And I think she would love that, to get something so pretty as that. And I think she would keep that for a very long time. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day, an amazing evening, whatever time of day you are seeing this. Love and blessings to you all. I am now going to do the video of the journal that has been sat over in the corner there for a week. It should have been done a week ago. But trust me, Ramadan makes you tired when, you know, you try and fit your sleep in around other people. Hugs, love, take care, bye.